Hey guys, EdogPlays here, bringing you guys another video. Today we're hopping into Tap Titans 2 for part 42. I had to check, guys. We've been playing this game so much recently. I'm losing track of what episode we are on, but let's dive right into today's video. Today's video is going to be more of like a, I guess, preparation for tomorrow during the tournament, because obviously there is going to be a new tournament tomorrow, and I cannot wait, guys. We've been talking so much, probably the last 10 videos have been solely focused on tournaments, right? If we're not in a tournament, we're talking about how we can improve our rankings in the tournaments, what we can do to, obviously get higher stages and stuff like that, right? So today is going to be basically the same thing. We're going to be talking about how we can kind of improve our rankings in these tournaments. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So I'll kind of show you guys what I've been doing. Since last episode, I have prestiged, I believe, during that episode, and then another time last night. I could be totally wrong. I'm not too sure. Maybe twice. I don't really remember. Honestly, I'm playing this game so much that I kind of forget when I do prestige. But if we take a look here, I have 13 million relics, so I probably only did the prestige actually yesterday during the video, which kind of sucks. But today is going to be basically focused on just keeping Book of Shadows at 50%. There we go. So it's like at exactly 50%. So going into this tournament, we're going to have a ton of relics to spend, but we're also going to have Book of Shadows at 50%. That's kind of the main thing. So I am going to try to play as much as I can tonight to try to get, even more relics for tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm shooting for around 30 million. So we're at 10 million right now. So even another prestige later on tonight would be really, really helpful just to, get to 30 million. But obviously, every time we have prestige, we're probably gonna have to spend, I'd say, 4 to 6 million on Book of Shadows itself. So we'll go ahead and prestige here pretty quick. It hasn't been a full day since I recorded the last video. I do apologize that one went out a little bit later than normal. I believe it was like 11:30. I was just finishing up the video. It took me a little longer. But we're gonna go ahead and prestige. So we'll go here. We're getting just under 10 million relics, so a decent amount of relics still. Advanced stage start of 1434. Honestly, 1400, it was around, that's when we got the equipment. So we got to stage 1400. Hasn't really went up too much since then. We haven't really got any other boosts or anything like that. I'm really hoping there's actually an artifact that increases our advanced stage start. That would be unreal, and I would dump so much relics into that. It would be insane. But the next skill point we get is at 5300. Like I said in the last video, I'm not pushing for stages. As you can see, I'm sitting at stage 5000. If I get a little bit more mana or something from here, then I'll obviously, I didn't get anything, but I, continue pushing a little bit, but I am not trying to pass my record. I'll get close to it for sure, but I'm not trying to beat my previous record. So we're going to go and prestige here. 0 rate XP, obviously, because we did not pass our best, but we're going to go and do another fresh start here. So you guys did say last video, I think I talked about it. You guys said that I can get something that automatically buys my heroes after prestige, but that is at stage 10,000. So we're going to have to wait a little bit longer for that. Believe our best is 5,300. 5,270. So we are still a decent ways away from that, but it's not a huge deal right now. I mean, obviously once I get to like stage 9,000, stuff like that, really close to it, it is going to feel like a really long time. Obviously every time we prestige, we're getting a little bit further each time, right? So it's definitely going to be nice to have once I can, automatically buy all these heroes, but it's not going to buy any of the upgrades for them. I'm assuming, I guess, I'm just assuming. So when we buy this, so when we buy this hero, there's a ability, I guess, that comes with it. Does that actually get purchased as well? Because what if I, don't want that one to be purchased, or whatever the case may be, right? I'm not sure if that actually does get purchased. Then if it doesn't, that kind of sucks, because that still means I have to go all the way down and purchase everything like I normally would. I just bought all the heroes, but then I go through multiple times and continue to buy those upgrades. But if it automatically does that, automatically, gets the characters to max level and stuff like that, that would be pretty insane. But I don't know how it would, know if I wanted that or not. So I'm gonna assume it doesn't, but if someone that has it could let me know down below in the comments. Does it just buy them and not buy any of the skill points, and then after you prestige, you still have to go through all the skill points? Because again, it'd be nice that they buy them for you, but at the same time, it's like, oh, they didn't buy any of the abilities that I have to go back and buy anyways. So maybe it's not going to be as helpful as I originally thought. That is not what I want to do. Go to relics. I can't even click that. There we go. So we have 20 million right now. As you can see, Book of Shadows went all the way down to 48%. There we go. So we just spent a ton of relics. We spent 5 million relics. So basically half of what we just got from prestiging went straight back into Book of Shadows. So I'm definitely gonna have to start playing quite a bit more tonight and even tomorrow morning before the tournament goes live, because it does go live at 6. But obviously I don't have to start at 6 o'clock exactly, right? I mean, it doesn't matter when I start. I still get a 24-hour period, so I'm not going to rush into it. I'm going to make sure we're going in with 50% Book of Shadows, and as well as, you know, a decent amount of relics, because the main thing I want to do is buy more artifacts. But even if I have 30 million relics, well, I can only buy one artifact and then have 5 million left over. You know what I mean? The whole point of this is to go in with a ton of relics and buying a ton of artifacts, upgrading old ones, things like that. But I feel like right now we're just spending so much money or so many relics on Book of Shadows that is getting very difficult to do this. If we salvage this artifact, we get 186 million relics. I don't know if that actually tells you how much you've put into it, which would be really cool. I think it shows me how many I get. I can look through it after, but I don't think it does. Actually, so instead of going buy maxer, we're just gonna buy one. Oh, it's level 350. Okay, so then we'll just change this to that, get that to level 400. Sure. I think someone said 500. There we go. So we'll get it to 500 just so we're not blowing all of our money, because if we go buy max, I've been doing this every time. If we do buy max, this is literally spending all of our money. I know it's not very much right now, but you know, why would we do that? We're gonna go and upgrade Warcry. Hand of Midas is honestly probably more important right now because of how quickly we are going through these guys. So if we have Hand of Midas, that's even better. And you know, we got Warcry from the fairy right there, so that's even better. There we go. So we'll continue to upgrade these. I actually have been getting so many guys max lately, and it's really sweet. We could probably afford a max guy here fairly shortly. Level 6,000. I don't know why it says level 6,000 in the bottom left, and this one says 4,000, 3,000. I'm not sure. Let's take a look at the shop because it has reset since yesterday's video. So we got Mousy, which is a ranged hero. Really nice. I do have enough gems for it. I thought I didn't have enough. This is probably going to be the one we're going for. If I take a look here, so we've actually just been using Tempest this entire time. As you can see, Tempest is 18 levels higher than even Cerberus, so it's not even worth using any other pet right now. Tempest is our best pet and the only pet we are using, so I'm not even having to switch out. Normally we would switch between Cerberus, Tempest, Harker, and even Mousy. We would be cycling through all of those guys, but right now Tempest is just such a high level that it's not even worth it. We go to here times 13.8 compared to times 16. It's just not worth it, right? And you're getting times 3,000% pet damage compared to 1.78 thousand. So there's literally no advantages to using Cerberus, Harker, any of those guys right now. So if we go and take a look, Mousy would only be getting to a times 13, so still not be good enough. Obviously, you know, it has that passive bonus that I always talk about. The passive bonus definitely would be helping, but not as good as I guess I would have hoped. Nova, all damage, you know, we used to use them quite a bit, but it's just not super good right now. Armory primary boost, no thank you. Harker spell hero damage, I believe Harker is the higher one. Yeah, Harker's higher than 0, so this would definitely help. We have a lot of good pets in here, which is actually kind of rare. Most of the time you have ones that you don't even want, but Harker, Mousy, that's all damage. It's not the best, and then all gold. So really Harker and Mousy are the two that I would definitely buy if I had enough diamonds to buy both of them. But I think for right now, we're just going to buy Mousy just because there's more of them. We could buy 5 of them, which increases it by times 2 for the Harker, which only really goes up by times 1.2. So not as big of an increase, obviously a lot less gems as well. So we're going to go ahead and buy Mousy here for 150 diamonds. There we go. So you can see Mousy's now a little bit higher up, giving us that passive bonus. So, you know, if we get a few more of them, maybe it's actually going to be worth it when we do get a ranged hero to switch off Tempest and go to Mousy. That's obviously what we want to do eventually, but for right now we just don't have enough of those pets, and it's just really not worth it right now. But normally I would go ahead, I'd go here, switch my helmet to, you know, melee, ranged, or spell, and then I would go to the pets and switch between a melee, ranged, or spell. But now we're using Tempest all the time, which I'm definitely not complaining. This is good that we have a high boost and, you know, lots of pet damage and stuff like that. But, you know, if we had all of them level 50, which obviously is, you know, ridiculous and would be really good, then I'd be more happy. But, you know, right now we have a really, I'm happy that Cerberus, like, let's say for example, Cerberus is level 50 and the rest of them are like level 30 and 20 and stuff. I'd be a little disappointed. I wish it was more evenly balanced, right? And Tempest kind of gives us that, right? It gives us a really good boost for all of the heroes. So I'm happy that it's Tempest rather than like Cerberus, Harker, or Mousy. But, you know, still, it'd be nice to have those three a higher level for sure. I'm going to keep a lookout for them in the shop. But for right now, we just got to put up with it. So +1 max splash count, we'll go ahead and send that off. We don't use this pets. We'll go ahead and do that. Deadly strike damage. No, I don't want to do that. And then we'll do this one as well. And then we can actually go and re-roll for 1 diamond ×4 Hand of Midas gold. Sure, why not? Not using a pet that we really like. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll activate this guy. Like I said before, guys, I am not going to be pushing for a ton of stages. What I'm pushing for is to get to probably the sweet spot, probably between 5,000 and 5,100 stages, and just prestige as much as I can tonight. Like I said, I'm going to try to prestige hopefully another 2 times tonight, getting us even more relics, because right now we're only sitting at 15 million. That's definitely not enough to go into tomorrow's tournament. So I'm going to try to boost it up as much as I can. But with that being said, guys, I am going to have to go ahead and end today's video here. If you guys have enjoyed and would like to see some more Tap Titans 2, be sure to go ahead and smash the like button and subscribe so you guys don't miss any more daily content. I will catch you guys next time. Peace out.